This is the story of my Joyfear NFT collection in 2023. I made hundreds of self-made illustrations. I spent more than 200 hours on this project, but I had zero revenue from it. So in this video, I will share with you why this project failed, which platforms I used, and which advice from other YouTubers was completely useless. So let's get started. My first mistake was that I didn't start small. Because established collections have thousands of art pieces in it, I thought I had to go for quantity as well. It took me 2 months to create 100 artworks. It took me 1 more month to upload them to the Opensea platform. I recommend to start small, let's say 10 or 20 artworks. Then you share these artworks day by day on Twitter or Instagram and get feedback from your friends first. I also recommend building a system for yourself to create these artworks faster. My second mistake was the decision for Opensea. I listed all my artworks on Opensea for a fixed price of 0.1 ETH, which equals roughly $220 today. I used lazy minting, which means you don't have to pay gas fees until a real transaction happens. And a 10% fee to Opensea. This can become pricey very quickly. I shared my collection with a colleague and he said I would buy it. But then he saw the price of 0.1 ETH and he said, oh, I don't buy it. And that made me research pricing in general. Now, on the object platform, it costs around 11 cents to mint a whole collection. This is a good learning. Check different platforms first, check out the fees, and then decide in which platform to invest in. In the end, I dropped prices and I moved everything to object. Mistake number 3, trades were a huge time waster. Other YouTubers highlighted that trades define the value of NFTs. The more rare the property of one artwork, the more valuable an NFT becomes. Makes total sense. So I spent hours defining these properties, giving them proper names, creating an inventory of these trades in a Google Doc, and adding them manually to 100 artworks in Opensea. That was just crazy. I don't know where I got the energy from. It was just a waste of time. Mistake number 4, worrying about functional value. Other YouTube videos highlighted that collections fail because they miss extra functional value, such as offering discounts or tickets for an event or a music piece. Something that goes beyond the visual aspect. I decided to create a YouTube playlist with inspirational content. I also built a microsite and then embedded the URL as content to be unlocked. But don't do this for your first collection. Build an audience first, focus on the artworks, and then more ideas will come up anyway. And finally, mistake number 5 was investing time into Discord. So yes, you can create channels, share content, create bots. I realized I spent hours figuring out user roles, authentication, and avoiding spam. 1 or 2 weekends were completely eaten up by this. Then I had 50 to 60 members in my Discord server, and I was very excited. But almost all of them were community managers, promoters, or marketeers who tried to sell me something. It was really annoying that I received so many offers, and one user wanted to sell me a Chinese whale community because his script could send 1,000 real investors every 48 hours to my project. It was just absurd. One marketing hack was being active on Twitter/X. I started a fresh account at Twitter back then, and within the first week, I only followed other creators and platforms. And then I shifted towards promoting my own work. I already noticed that GIF animations, for example, performed really well. So I just did more of them. I also ran a giveaway campaign on Valentine's Day, where I asked users to follow me and retweet my post, and then they would get a free NFT. That performed pretty well. Overall, Twitter/X brought the best result of all social media channels, and I was able to grow my followers pretty quickly. Another marketing hack was free launch communication. To launch my 100 NFTs, I decided to test 10 platforms to announce the drop. Turns out that I managed to get published by 4 platforms for free. Of course, they tried to sell me premium packages around $100, but I stayed very disciplined and I spent literally nothing. So whenever you create something, make some noise and find ways to promote it for free. Wrapping up, was it really worth to invest over 200 hours in this project? I would say creating the illustration was the biggest fun, but I would never turn them into an NFT collection again. I personally prefer to show my artworks in real life or create a simple online store for users to buy directly. Or I would combine the illustrations with another project. Where would you sell your artworks? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, then smash like and subscribe. Good luck with your side hustle and see you in the next video.